Hello, star seeds, brothers and sisters, twin flame, soulmates, and however more you want to call it. Well, I'm starting off with a cold here in the Netherlands, so excuse my voice. But Spirit told me you have to do the video and you have to come out. So I have a very light voice, and now my voice is heavier, sounds like smoke, and maybe even sexier. So guys, I hope you all had a good week. This week is even going to be better. And that's because there's a huge thing going on with Mercury retrograde. And it means that everything you do and everything you say works in a diverse direction. So be careful with what you say. Maybe it's the best to be very, very gentle with your words. Gentle with your words towards yourself, but also gentle with the words to another person. Or even better, if you feel that you're in a very irritating mood, just be quiet. If you have the feeling a lot of fire wants to come out, just be quiet and wait till the retrograde is over. Because you have to know it's your shadow side that comes out and not your true purity of heart. It's the ego that is getting in the way. Because with Mercury retrograde, everything is also head connected. So just let it go. And let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine headspace. He is getting in pure white light, DNA healing, removing negativity, and sacred geometry. The Divine Masculine. He is cutting out all the negativity. People around him, things around him. He wants to move forward. He wants to make progression with himself. And the Arcturians are going to help him. He needs more rest. So let him take his time. Know that he gets healed during the night. His DNA gets healing. All the negativity and negative people around him, negative energies around him, will be forced away. They will be outcasted. He's done with negativity. So he goes only for people who can look on the bright side. People who give him joy. People who will help him to reach his goals. So now at night time, that's what's going on in his mind space. He wants healing. He wants healing on all the things that were negative in his life. What's in his heart space? in his heart space, he is ready for a huge transformation. Radical purification. Violet flame. Surrendering and resurrection. He is cutting out all the negativity. He is purifying himself from all those people. He knows what kind of tools he has to use to purify himself. He gets help from his divine feminine to purify himself. Violet flame transmute all the negative energies. Surrendering to what is. He will surrender himself to the heart healing and the healing energies of the divine. So he can be ready for a resurrection. A resurrection that will come out of the flames. He burned himself. He realized himself things from the past he did wrong. And he needs to forgive himself and to purify himself from that. Because his divine feminine is more understanding than he ever thought. And that sets his heart on fire. You know? So, if the healing is done, then the union will come. When the healing is done, I hear, when the healing is done, the union will come in. Okay? He sees his divine feminine as purity. You are pure, and you opened your spiritual eyes. And now also for the divine masculine, he wants to open his spiritual eyes. So he wants to be with her. He wants to connect with her. So even if there's not much to say, because of Mercury retrograde, she is very aware of what's going on in the collective. So she won't speak too much. She is just keeping her energy by herself, removing and transmuting all the energies around her and within herself. Also electrical devices, she shuts it off at night. She knows how to purify the surroundings of the divine masculine, and she does. She purifies him. She purifies everything. And he sees this. He sees this with his divine feminine, that she makes a pure impression from her heart, that she worked hard, that she did a lot of introspective for herself, went inwards. So he sees she is pure, and she is doing the best she can for not only herself, but for the whole collective. And that's how he sees her. He sees that her antenna reach out and get all the energies up and going. What is in the divine feminine headspace? Ether and matter. The Twinflame card. Coming back into union. Coming back into union. between the feminine energy and the masculine energy that weaves through her body, that is in balance with each other. She knows it's in the earth, on the earthly plane. She knows that it comes from the 5D and comes back in 3D. She spiritualized matter. She knows a new life is beginning. She sparkles and she's bedding into the light. And she makes divine union possible. And this is what's going to happen this week for a lot of you. For a lot of you, the union will come, and because of the new energies of spring are coming in. March, Aries, new sign, the first sign of the zodiac. In March, a lot of unions, twin flame unions will happen. For the ones who are still in healing and your divine masculine is just awakening and he needs healing, you know that it needs time. You know to surrender to the pace. You know that it will happen, but she will always be patient. She will always support him in a spiritual way. If it's not in 3D, she can support him with words. Because of Mercury retrograde, she will support him and send him healing during the night, during the day, cleansing the energies around him. So she can do it on an energetic level in 5D. She used the 5D energies to heal her masculine. And even when you go through a rough time yourself, just make sure, because a lot of feminine are going through a rough time because they had the heartbreak last week. Know when you're going through a rough time, you need to heal yourself. You need to heal and take it slowly with yourself. Because sometimes the divine masculine don't know what he's doing. And if you're still in your pain and in your hurt, you can't see. If you're healed, you can't see it. But if you hurt, you can't see because you're in the middle of your own grief. And know there are times that will be better. That there are times that will come together. And you will do better. But you need to heal yourself first. What's in the heart space of the divine feminine? She's sensitive, very sensitive at the moment. She knows that she is a divine earth angel. She knows that she has divine abilities, that she has a higher perspective, that she's kind, and she stands up for herself. Let's see if I can. Yeah. This earth angel will spread her wings, and she will support herself. She will surrender to it. She has abilities, and she knows this. Healing abilities. She is kind. She is loving, and she stands for herself. So if there are any people that are gossiping about her, or are not reliable or not loyal to her or to their own path. That's also possible. She will stay with herself. She will send them healing because they need the healing more than the divine feminine herself. She will send healing to all the people who are in hurt, who are not in alignment with their hearts. She is not interacting with people who are coming from the ego, because the ego separates. And when people are looking for a fight, she gets out because she knows that the ego separates everything. And she wants to come from the heart. And she wants to open her heart for everyone and forgive everyone. She's not even think about returning the energy. She's just letting it go, because this is the person she is. She loves everyone, and what she did, or if she does things, that is what she does for herself, for her growth, for her soul growth. Let's get this out. For her soul growth. So she follows her path, she follows her soul. She doesn't follow her mind. And that's the biggest part that's going on at the moment for the Divine Feminine. She's an earth angel and she wants to help. But she's not interacting with any ego and 3D and lower energies that want to pull her down. She's not interacting with it. She stays in the 5D. And some people don't even understand what a 5D dimension of a 5-dimension living means. They think they're living in a 3D and they think they're living in a 5D. But that's not the case. If you live in a 5D frequency, you're positive. You're loving. You don't do harm to anyone. You go up in a frequency. You see everything in love and beauty. Because that's how we build a new earth. We don't build a new earth on ego and old paradigm, 3D, gossiping, battling, fighting. That's not the case. So she stays with herself and she knows that she's this earth angel. And if other people wants to, and that's what's happening also with Mercury retrograde, because it was in dark moon, the dark shadows are coming up with other people to pull her down. And she's not interacting with that. She is not interacting with that. She leaves it. How does she see her divine masculine? She sees that there is a storm raging in his system. This storm it's okay to have this storm within you, because you know it transforms everything. It makes, if you go in the storm and you take a walk in the storm, your head will be empty. You know, you let the wind transform and transmute your emotions. It's okay to feel it all, to collapse, or and release the old. Your higher self, realignment, and cleanse. So your higher self pushed the divine masculine. to make a change. Your higher self pushed him to clear yourself of negativity. Your higher self say to you that it's okay to feel shattered, that it's okay to feel the storm within your system, because it will cleanse you. If you won't collapse, because you have the 100% support of your divine feminine. You will have the support. And the divine feminine, in what way the divine masculine goes through the storm of his transformation, energetically, she will always be there for him. She will support him. If he has no energy to do any ordinary tasks, she will take it over from him. She will help him to clean up his mess. And sorry to say it, but it is his mess. He created the total mess. He created the storm where he needs the transformations from. And she is still there to clean up his mess. And some people say, then the divine feminine is stupid. No, that's the unconditional love of the universe. That means that their souls are not separated. Their souls are one. It's the feminine side and then it's the masculine side within the feminine that's already healed. That's why she can support and help him to do the same. But she sees the storm. She sees what he's going through. And that he needs help and that he needs healing. And she won't say anything. She just let it be. It's his emotions, not hers. But she will support him in every way. It's a lot of divine masculine are waking up, really got the wake-up call from the divine feminine. And they need to cleanse themselves. They need to remove themselves from negative energies, attachment, lower vibrations, addictions. If they don't do this, there won't be a union possible. Because the divine feminine is in this. The divine masculine needs a rest, needs his sleep. And the divine feminine will help him. Divine mother womb will help him. Light language. And know that he is safe. He needs to know that he is safe with her. She won't attack him during his storm. She won't attack him during his transformation. That's old paradigm. That's old hurt. And because the divine feminine is healed, she can heal her divine masculine. She can help him to climb up and to step up his game to healing. He will be healed by the energy of the mother womb. If he needs love, if he needs hugs, if he needs warmth, he can come to her because he knows that she will be there for him. Her love will heal him and support him, and that he needs to know that he is safe with her. He is loved by her. He is loved so deeply. This is the 4th time that I'm trying to make the video working. Mercury retrograde is really giving me a hard time at the moment. And maybe I need to surrender and let it go. But I want to make the video for you guys, you know. I know that a lot of people are watching this and have a lot of support from this video. So that's why I do it and go on. So they need to sleep and rest. And they need to surrender. Okay. And this is how they see the relationship. They see that the surrender needs to come in. That release misaligned energies. And he sees her this way, you know. Release the dark energies. Release the energies that not serving her. Because he sees this, that there are energies around her that want to stop the union or get her in a space of a lower vibration. And he thinks she needs to surrender for this. And return to her own truth. And that's what she's doing. He sees that she is in a darker space, that she is in a space that she gets attacked spiritually, but also from the ones that she trusted, and because of making own choices. And it's always like that. People don't like if you make choices for yourself. And if they don't want to listen, they just prove themselves now. They just prove themselves now. And he sees it. He sees that she gets under attack. And he says, just, honey, please, release yourself from all these emotions. Get out of your mind. Let it go and let it go. Surrender. Clear yourself. Go for a walk. You know, dive in the waters and look within yourself. So he's supporting her also. Even he has his own shit going on. He sees that he needs to surrender and that she needs to surrender. Surrender in her own light and don't let others drag her down, because it's not worth it. It's too small to talk about. There's so much other huge, heavy things in the world to make a concern about, not about small things like 3D issues. What supports her? Their star connection. She makes connection with her star family, the galactic self, unified in oneness, constant empowerment and permanent divine guidance. She knows that she is permanent guided by the divine order, by the galactic energies, by the Arcturians, by her guides, by the Palladian energies. And she is connecting with this in the universal earth grid, the universal grid and the earth grid. And she combines them together to make the shield for the collective. And she is getting herself out of the 3D lower dimension because she knows she has to connect all the energy grids for the collective, so the twin flames can come to union, so the star children can come in. There are a lot of things that needs to be done, but sometimes you get your head in too much headspace in, and then things won't work. He sees that she surrendered, that she follows her heart, that she just go in the flow what her guides tells her instead of what people tell her to do. And that will support her. So she goes with her heart space, she goes with the flow. And that will support her. How does she see the relationship of her divine masculine? She sees that there is expansion and that he has love for all. That he needs to come out and play more. His playfulness needs to come out more and release the past. What she is doing, she is calling in his higher heart and send healing to his higher heart. She connects with him in the 5D realm and she connects with him in the 5D realm and give him healing on his higher heart. She sees who he is, and she has always seen him as the divine masculine. She always has seen him as the Jesus energy that he carries in his soul. And now it's time for the divine masculine to recognize this and to heal himself and release the past. The past of not feeling good enough. The past of regret. The past of war. The past of competition. The past of shame. And it all has to do when the man goes to war. The fear of not knowing to come back, if he can come back home, if his wife's still there with his children and not be murdered. The fear of that is so deep. To be alone or be killed and don't know what will happen to his family when he would go to war, that is still a very deep wound. Nobody else looks at. The shame that he can't save everybody. The regrets that he can't turn back the times. All these things are going on in the divine masculines subconscious mind. And a lot of women don't know this, but we need to know that their deep insecurity comes out of fear, out of these energies, out of these war energies that their father gave to them, and their grandfather gave to their father, and the grandfather gave to their grandfather. So we go back into 7 generations that needs to be healed. So divine feminine, don't judge your divine masculine too hard. As we feminine, we've been through a lot, but we are so strong because we have the support of Mother Earth and the divine universe where we believe in. And sometimes for the divine masculine, it's much harder. I don't want to say it's harder. We go equal because we had a lot of trauma too. But we know how to heal. And if we have unconditional love in our heart for the community, for the collective, to reach this better earth, we have to start to heal them. Because nobody else will do. Only the twin divine feminine will do. Only the twin divine feminine will do and can do this because she has the power. Every other one will walk away. She will never, ever let him fall. Never. Because their souls are one. Their soul flames are one. Feminine and masculine within yourself is healed. Then the divine feminine can help the divine masculine. And that's her duty. That's the duty. That's what Maria Magdalena did. She carried on the energy of Jesus after his crucifixion. What connects them beyond circles? Find the embrace of yourself. New direction, releasing old patterns. Go beyond. Go through the wormhole. Go through the dark. And come back on the other side into the light. Climb through the darkness. Climb through the wormhole. And search for the light in the other side. To heal the world, to heal yourself, to heal the collective of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within. So, if we all embrace ourselves, if we all love ourselves more, even 10%, 20% more than other people love ourselves, then we're on a healing journey. Don't look back, people that don't support your highest good. Don't look back. Sometimes there's a reason to let go. Sometimes you don't even see that you can do it on your own. Sometimes you don't even see that you're already there and that you don't need a paper or that you don't need an agreement or that you don't need a contract or that you don't need anything else of a 3D level. You're already there. It's only if you need still the support of a contract, if you still need the support of something else in a 3D, that means that you're disconnected from your guides, that you're disconnected from the universe, because you're in a 3D material world. You're already there. You can do it on your own. You don't need support from anybody else. You know, that's what the universe says. You can do it on your own. Go through the darkness. Because if things happen on your way and things blocking you for your life purpose, then you need to heal first before everything starts to flow. So go in that space, go through the darkness, and go to the light. And that brings them together. That connects them together. Because both went to the dark hole. Both went to the feminine first. Now the divine masculine goes first. Don't rely on the 3D world, because it's an illusion. And if you don't know what an illusion is, Google it. What brings them together? Vision of unity. Focus on the light. Clear seeing where you want to go to. Releasing illusion. There it is. I just told you. Releasing illusion. Pineal gland activation. And connect with the flower of life, the universal grid. with the geometry, with the light. Go meditate. Make the Trinity, the vision of union, the heart, the vision of union. Keep the vision of union in your heart. Keep the vision, but visualize, meditate on this union. Because in this union you can heal the world. We can heal the earth grid. We can show other people how it must be done. Not in separation, not in hatred, not in war, not in fighting, not in... I told on the Facebook reading already, don't go into fights. Step out of a fight, because then there is no fight. So, focus on the light. New seeding are coming in. New seeds are coming in. Sow your seeds. Release the illusion of the 3D relationship, of the 3D world, of the 3D paradigm, of the 3D conditions. Release it and go to a higher dimension, and your pineapple gland will get activated, and that will bring them together out of the dark hole to the vision of unity. Well, thank you all so much. I'm open for private readings again. If you need more support in the Twinflame, there's a Twinflame retreat coming up on the 28th and now the 27th and the 28th of April. There are still 2 places left. So if you're interested for a Twinflame retreat in Glastonbury, the heart chakra of the world in England, join me. Send me an email, send me an info, and I will come back to you. It's a 2-day retreat. We will visit the masculine energies to heal and the feminine places to heal, and we bring them together on the top of the heart chakra on the Tor, with all the ley lines connecting to all the countries in the world. So we are not only healing ourselves, but also when we step on every ley line, we will heal the total world. So let me know. Everything is in the description box below. Love you all, and thank you for watching. Blessed be.